Okay, hello. It has been a while, like 2 weeks now, something like that. I've just been really busy with uni and whatnot, but it is a Saturday morning, and while I am tired, I do have free time, which means we can play some jam games. So we're going to be going off the list that we rolled earlier, and we're going to be doing X Plasma today, EX Plasma, X Plasma. Hey Andy, how you doing? I'm doing well, but just a bit sleepy. But we'll enjoy this. I have heard that this game has a few game-breaking bugs, but nothing that we shouldn't be able to fix by going into the game files when we get to that point. Let me just make sure that we have the means necessary to do so. Because yeah, I saw a tech play this game and he got to the end, but he encountered a few bits where the game wouldn't let you continue. So let's hope that that doesn't happen. Well, it will happen. Apparently, it's unavoidable. But let's hope that we can get around it, because it seemed like tech was able to get around it fairly easily enough. Just means people want to save a lot. But yeah, let's get into Pokemon X Plasma by Sephira, I believe. I wasn't quite sure how to say that name. Sephira, something like that. New game. 2 years ago, Team Plasma, under the command of N and Gestis, tried to make everyone in the region abandon their Pokemon. It was an attempt to convince people that the time as Pokemon trainers is over. But it was nothing more than a scheme from Gestis, who was manipulating your king, the young king, in order to rule Unova. Team Plasma's plans failed as soon as the anonymous hero appeared along with one of the legendary Pokemon of Unova, and put an end to the evil schemes, restoring peace to the region. Gestis had been defeated and N left the castle. Now Team Plasma grunts are evaluating their situation now that everything changed so suddenly. So I guess this is between Black and White 1 and Black and White 2. Hey, how are things there? Where are they? They're not here. Not N or Gestis. Not even the hero. Everything changed so suddenly. Why did we lose like this? Hey you, dear, can we talk? Are you a boy or a girl? Let's play as a boy. Can you please shout your name? There's a huge crowd over there. This is a very unique way to do it. Ooh, I love that trainer stride. I see our Team Plasma colored hair. Oh, Tom, I can finally see you there. Ooh, I guess this is the castle? Maybe? No way, Lord N and Gestis, how could they lose? That trainer who defeated him, it had Reshiram by their side, or was it Zekrom? The thing is, we're done for. What are we supposed to do now? How are you feeling, Tom? From the moment you ran out of the throne room, you had me worried. I'm fine, Sophia. I guess this is Sophia that we're talking to. I'm glad to hear that. I was surprised we handled this situation. Truth is that we're clueless and we don't know what we should do now. Lord N and Gestis are gone, and Team Plasma is going to crumble. Don't ask me about what you should do after this. Seek them out, or perhaps begin a fresh chapter in your life? Perhaps you can think about it while leaving this place. Soon the police will come for us. I've decided to live the way I want now. Maybe Team Plasma is over, but it's not the end of the word, you know? It's very positive, Sophia. I like your way of thinking. Who knows if you can find anything interesting to do after all this ruckus. Here we are in our little Team Plasma outfit. I'm just making sure. I don't believe we can run. Just in case, I'll check the settings. It seems like we cannot. That's alright. Maybe we'll get running shoes later. So our leader's vanished, huh? Let's go wild and have some ruckus around, blah blah blah. A new beginning, huh? I don't know. I should process what happened here. Reshiram, Zekrom, N and Bahiro fought bravely in a battle that will be remembered for ages. Even if we wanted Bahiro to lose, we should have considered the odds of Lord N being defeated. This is unthinkable! Inconceivable! Where have we failed? What should we do now without a king? Well, we know what they end up doing without a king, because we've seen Black and White 2 take place. These guys gonna get a new sense of fashion and start it all over again, finding their king again. Oh, I like the camera pan. That's quite good. I feel like a lot of fan games, myself included, don't really utilize that enough to make little miniature talking cutscenes a bit more interesting. Gossip front, oh my god. Did you know Lord N defeated Champion Older before without any issues at all? Skeptical grunt. I don't want to underestimate his majesty, but if he didn't have the legendary Pokemon by his side, it would have been more difficult for N. Oh my gosh, if N hears of that, you'll probably get kicked out of longer. You probably would have been kicked out long ago. I'm not talking nonsense. It's true what I'm saying. Come to think of it, wasn't Outer here as well? Perhaps he might have left along with the hero now. Weirdo with glasses. Weirdo with glasses? I guess colorless. That's N's sister, I'm guessing, right? Yeah, I thought so. Totally forgot about them until recently for some reason. Like, I don't know. I do not really remember them being in the black and white games. Where could N have went? You always watched over N. We have known each other since many years ago. What kind of impact would have caused all this on him? The discovery of the truth. I'm liking the castle mapping that's been done. Alder's defeat against M proved that the champion of the Pokemon League, no matter where they are, aren't foolproof as they think. Lord N is strong, but I don't approve of the fact he used a legendary to be the strongest trainer in the region. They're like, nah, that's cheating. You're breaking the Uber's rules right there. No legendaries, buddy. Try again, but building a team for the correct rule set. Well, guess just left for the castle. I guess that implies the Shadow tried too. What, are you relieved of that? Good, because they won't appear for you anymore when you don't see it coming. Would you please stop, you moron? It's not that. It's not that I'm scared of. It's them. They always seem creepy. Whatever you say. Whatever you like, fella. That doesn't change the fact that you're scared. Slowly making our way down the castle. I don't know what's going to happen when we get to the bottom. I guess we're just going to be leaving the castle, huh? I'm not scared of a Shadow Triad. It's not that. They are always appear from nowhere, or their looks. Tom, do you think I'm scared? No. Oh yeah, just watch. I'll prove to everyone that I'm not scared. Yeah, I said you're not scared. You don't need to prove anything, buddy, although you totally are scared. I was just trying to be nice to you. Oh yeah, I wonder if we'll get to see the Shadow Triad in this game, huh? Ooh, we got one of the sages. Those damn gym leaders, how did they manage to come here just in time to aid the hero? But that doesn't matter now. Gestis and Enna are gone and we lost, but mark my word, I will see those gym leaders when I see those gym leaders again. I'll show no mercy against them. Considering we were defeated, I can only imagine what could have happened if we won. I do remember I do need to save often. That was something I said. I believe leaving the castle you get a soft lock. So save that before we leave the castle. If we get a soft lock, we fix it up. The other sages left the castle as soon as they realized they were overwhelmed by the gym leaders. We thought we had great strength. We had greater strength than them, but it seems we underestimated their strength. I'm worried about our future. What should we do now? We can do whatever we want now that Team Plasma is disbanded, right? Perhaps I could steal some snacks from me. Hehe. Huh? I don't know what to do now. So you're saying the gym leaders came here to stop the 7 sages? Damn, I do not remember that. I do not remember the gym leaders turning up at the end of Black and White. I guess it did happen. I feel powerless. I wish I could have helped them out. I guess what? 7 gym leaders. Well, there's 8 gym leaders, but 7 against 7 sages, and then one last one doing something. I don't know. For now, I'll just leave this place with others. Police would show up very soon. Team Plasma Grunt. Oh, I like the choice of like background art. Team Plasma Grunt, along with the 7 sages, escaped from a gigantic castle surrounded by Pokemon League, but others decided to turn themselves into the police. And short time after, the castle began to crumble and return to the underground, where hopefully that's such like a funny thing to envision because it's not. It sounds like it's not the castle crumbling. It sounds like it's the ground underneath the castle, just like retracting the way it kind of like is shot out of the ground for the climax of Black and White, and then now it's just slowly seeping back into the ground and being like, I'll wait for my next experience, like that castle from Final Fantasy VI as well. 6 months later, Team Plasma has been disbanded and peace returned to Unova. As for the grunts, they settled themselves on Driftveil City, looking to help the community in an attempt to redeem themselves. Oh, how cute! Dun 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 dun. So we have Driftveil music, but the game is not working. So I imagine that is the part that we need to fix. Hopefully, I can do this quickly. Okay, Ends Castle. You walk out the door. What does it say? You get transported to Driftveil City. Map 5. And I imagine there's... Why would it happen? Did you dim the screen? Yep. Let's just put it there just in case. What did Tex say on the Relic Castle post? Maybe he can just tell me how to fix it. So there's a random event. Okay. There's a random event somewhere causing trouble. I'm gonna try to see if I can fix this without spoiling myself about anything. I wonder how Tech was able to find it so easily. Because there's a lot of events to look at. Normally I shove my auto run events into the corner, but it seems like it's not there. Here we go. Okay, I found it. So that doesn't really do anything, so let's just delete that. Save. And we'll run through playtest, just in case anything funky pops up. And hopefully this works. And I think we might have a couple more game-breaking bugs later, but we will see what happens. So if we talk to everyone, we can just run out the door. It's sad that this game hasn't been patched since it comes out. I hope that the dev's okay and that they've been doing alright. Ooh, okay, very good. And hopefully this will be awkward if it doesn't work. I did get a little sneak peek. Oh, see, look at that cut. This is such a neat cutscene. I like that. How are things going? With a remodeling, we can make this place more cozy for us and the others who left Team Plasma. I'm still surprised that Clay let us to establish here, considering that they're going to remodel the whole city sometime soon. You're right, but even if there's still people who don't trust us, we cannot blame them for it. After all, this could be a chance to make people forgive us for what we did 6 months ago. Ah, Tom, good timing. Can we talk? Oh, and we get to be our cute little outfit now. I wanted to ask a favor of you, but I didn't know how, but I wanted to ask a favor of you, but I wanted to ask, how are you feeling? If I recall, you were one of those grunts who didn't look very well after Lord N's farewell. I'm fine. I'm glad to hear it. Remember to always take care of your wellness. You're such a nice guy, this little sage. Anyway, Sophia left you some items for you in the room behind us. It is located on the right side of the room, behind in a box above. Make sure to pick up the items inside. Dun dun dun. You got the Driftveil music. But yeah, I'm liking I'm always a fan to see how games recreate like canon Pokemon locations in like different styles. Obviously, Gen 5 games did not look like this at all. But it's cool to like go through Ends Castle, and I got a little sneak peek at what Driftveil City looks like. Cool to see that. Hey there, how are things for you? I went days ago to Nimbasa City to see a fashion show of Elisa. I'm even looking for her autograph. I've decided to leave some useful things for you in the box. A pair of running shoes. Oh my god, Sophia, marry her. Thank you so much. 10 Pokeballs and some potions. You won't stay inside a safe house for all that time, right? Go outside, explore, and meet new people and Pokemon. I might return anytime soon, so be ready because I'm going to give you a big hug. Love, your big sister Sophia. Oh my god, I did not realize Sophia was our sister. I'll immediately cease any possible shipping I had going on in my head. That is very awkward. Let's open this box. There's some stuff Sophia left me. Yep. I better return to talk to Rude. Oh my god, we've got the moves. Call me Mick Jagger, because I do be moving. Let's save. Are you done, Tom? Now, I'll give you this parcel to deliver to someone in the Pokemon Center of your city. Can you do it for us? I'm thinking before I do this, I read something on Tech's post that means that I might need to fix something about how the parcel works too. Where am I delivering the parcel? And I do like getting a Zora. Now you possess your own Pokemon, Tom, and one last thing for you. A Pokédex, okay? Just a random Pokédex they picked up. Nice and dusty. Okay. So let's see the guy. Oh my god! So this city is quite big, and so I think I do want to explore it a little bit, if I can. An Orange, I guess it just fell out of a tree. So if I'm delivering something, it would probably be to here, right? Nope, I do not know what that is. Where is the Pokemon's Mars? Was it inside the Pokemon Center? It's inside here. Okay, I'm guessing I'm delivering a package to him. It seems like the switch does not turn on when I deliver the package. So let's make sure that that gets done. Insert control switches. Parcel delivered. There we go. So hopefully things play out as intended a little bit more. There we go. Yeah. Okay, let's deliver that parcel. You must be the kid who brought that parcel I ordered, am I wrong? Quick, give it to me. You gave a parcel to the assistant. And don't be stupid because don't think I'm stupid because of my looks. I work for Fennel, the expert on dreams. I just went out here in her place because she's really busy. Now that that's sorted out, I'll be off. A pleasure doing business with you. Oh, he just Naruto-style teleported out of here. Wow. I'm looking for a job, so one day I can live in that place. That's cute. This town do be kind of infested by Team Plasma Grunts, and they're all still wearing their uniform. I'm not surprised that some of the people who live here are a bit worried about them. It is scary. Okay, let's have a look around the town. Oh. Something I kind of wanted to talk about, now that we've got a bit of downtime to just explore, see if there's anything interesting, is yesterday I went to my first competitive Pokemon card game, and oh my god, did it go badly. I got my ass absolutely whooped, but I had a lot of fun. It went very badly in terms of results, but I had a lot of fun. So I got there, and because there are so many people, it ended up being turned into best of one, which is not nice in my opinion. It means things can go very randomly. Best of one, and then 6 rounds. So it was a very long day. I already talked to you. Like it started at like 6:40, ended at like nearly 11. And I did not win a single match, at least not properly. For the first round, I turned up to my opponent and just got like a horrible starting hand. Essentially, I had like a weak Pokemon out front. I had nothing on the bench that could be swapped into. And then their turn 2 came around and then they just ended me immediately. We ended up playing like a for fun game after that like didn't count towards the score, but just because we ended it so quickly and, you know, we're there to play Pokemon. And I actually won the for fun game. So that's nice. Ooh. Oh my. I missed you. Oh, it's Sophia. What the hell? I'm so glad to see you. I know I've been away just 1 week, but I'm always willing to know if you're safe, Tom. I assume you're doing an errand, right? It might take time to convince people we don't have any bad intentions now that we don't belong to Team Plasma, but I'm certain people will accept us back. Is that a Pokemon I see with you? That's great. If I recall, Zoro used to play with you back in the castle. You know what I'm going to say, Tom? Would you like to battle your big sis? Oh boy. Okay. Battle time. I like the back strat. It's pretty nice. That text is pretty hard to read. Always a fan of fan games going for custom UI, but maybe the text color could be something else. You're stronger than I thought, Tom. That was so fun. I'm glad to see you're more than capable of protecting yourself. If you want to know my opinion on going outside of the city, man says yes, you can go outside of the city. You're not going to stay here for a long time and waste your time. No, catch some Pokemon, meet some people. You'll have my support always, because I'm your big sis. I'll enter the safe house. Just inform Vuru about your plans. I'll take a rest as well. Okay. This is a safe house. So Team Plasma is inside that building. Wish I could do anything about it, but even the gym leader says there's nothing to worry about for this group. I'll keep an eye on them. Yeah, well, you're probably right to be worried. Like, they're all still wearing their uniform. Oh my god, thank you, Jovids, for the follow. Welcome, welcome. We're just playing Pokemon X Plasma. Where's my sister? I heard from Sophia that you just battled her. She even told me that she supports you if you want to leave the city to forge your own path. That's right. Okay, Meowth, calm down. You're not from Team Plasma anymore. There's no need for you to wait for Lord End to return. Just be careful with dangerous Pokemon and bad people. One day they'll forgive you for what you did as Team Plasma run. I'm not sure about that. Correct. Everyone has a potential to forge your own paths in life. It's time for you, Tom, to extend your wings and begin a new page in your life. Thank you. So do I just leave now? I guess... Will the barriers now be clear? Let's save. But yeah, what I was saying was, first round, I went out immediately, but we played one for fun, and I ended up winning the for fun one. That felt good, even though it didn't contribute to my score. Second round's a real kicker. I fucking hate what happened for the second round. Ugh. It's a bit hard to explain without explaining like all the mechanics of Pokemon, but essentially I was winning by a fair bit. Oh god. It really seemed like I was gonna win. But then I was like a fucking idiot and I essentially like misread something. Not misread, my brain just like misprocessed something. And I ended up doing like an illegal move. And so not only gave them a penalty for the playing field to now be even, but it ended up, because I misunderstood what was happening, I ended up putting a Pokemon in the active spot, but I really shouldn't have. And so I just got extremely stuck, and they just completely destroyed me. So yeah, that was fun. My god. And then third game. The third game was actually good. I lost again. But it was really close. I thought I was going to win at one point, but the guy had like a really good final turn and he was able to bring it back. I had like one fast card remaining. It was a really good close match. In the end, I didn't win, but it was a good match. A hidden grotto. Oh god, how am I supposed to know where a hidden grotto is? Are there custom tiles to indicate it? Oh no. But yes, I lost my third match. And then my fourth match, I guess because my score was currently like 0-3 in terms of wins to losses, I got given a bye, and a bye automatically counts as a win score-wise, but not really how we want to get our wins, is it? And we came there to play Pokemon, not really have a bye. But it's okay, so I just sat on my phone for half an hour, waited for bye out, and then in came round 5. I meet my opponent, seems like a nice guy, and then he hesitates a bit before sitting down, like he's thinking really hard. And at this point, it's like 10 p.m, and he's like, I might just concede, sorry, I'm pretty tired and knocked out. I'm like, oh, okay. So he concedes, I get a win that I don't really deserve because I didn't beat anyone. And then I'm essentially having a bye again, sitting for like half an hour. So I didn't really get the chance to redeem myself from that one either. In comes round 6. I've just had 2 byes in a row. I'm feeling ready to play some Pokemon and I just fainted, I believe. I should catch a Pokemon probably, but I don't really want the dealing. So I sit down with my opponent and he tells me, sorry, I woke up at like 10, I went to work at like 10 a.m. today and I'm pretty tired. If you're happy to agree with it, we can just both call it a draw and go home early. And I was like, I feel bad because this guy's tired, but I did kind of want to play Pokemon because I did just have 2 byes in a round. And if I just ended early and went home, then I would have sat around for an hour waiting to play Pokemon cards and then not played anything. So I was like, I'd like to play, but I don't want to force you to play. But he was okay with it. He was just seeing if maybe I was tired and in the same situation, then it would have been simpler. But he put up with it, but he then completed to completely whoop my ass. His deck was like a pretty good matchup against me, and I had things to deal with his deck, but they did not appear in my hand. So it was pretty rough, to say the least. Oh, welcome, Karthik. Welcome. So yeah, that's how my first competitive Pokemon day out went. I went 2-4, technically, but really more like 0-4, since the 2 wins I got was from a bye and my opponent conceding immediately. But I did have fun, and I hope I can go back and try again with my Charizard deck. Try not to do any accidental illegal moves. Play slightly better. And yeah. And I'm not really sure, so those were all best of 1s, but I'd like to think that maybe in a best of 3 I stand a better chance, but maybe not. I don't know. The best of 1 just feels so random. But obviously all those people, you know, they're competitive Pokemon players, they take it seriously. They're going to be better than me. That's my first time there, they've been there a while, and they're there to try to get invited to Nationals. Okay, what do we have going on here? I'm the lead scientist of this lab. It's our task to keep... Oh, we've got a little weather lab here, I see. Some Pokemon are altered by the weather? I guess. A little dealings. Okay, let's save. Wonder if by any chance you have a healing machine that I can hijack. Would not appear to be true. Have you heard about Tornadus and Thundurus? Well, we're not gonna meet them, are we? That'd be a bit scary. You're so intimidated to get into competitive Pokemon with Venusaur. Yeah, I mean, the good thing about I could never play competitive video game Pokemon. It's just too overwhelming for me. But what I do, Pokemon TCG is really nice to get into because they have the app. They have TCG Live, and you can like very easily just Google a competitive deck and then build it on the online app and then play with people online. However, like, I thought I'd do alright when I went to the competitive day in person with this deck, because I'd been playing with this deck online. I was like, oh, it plays alright, I'm doing okay. but the people that you match up against online in random matchmaking are completely different than bloody... I should be using potions. I don't know why I'm just letting myself faint. Completely different than the people who actually regularly go to competitive Pokemon card games. It's, yeah. But I had fun, and I'll try to go back. And I'm looking forward to getting my first legitimate win one day. I don't know how long it's going to take me, but hopefully I can get it. Okay, I should keep... There's just not really too many interesting Pokemon that I want to catch. Like, it's just Purloin, Patrat, and there's one other guy. Can't remember. Deerling. I don't really want a Deerling, but I guess if I see a Deerling again, I'll catch it. Pidove. I guess a flying type could be useful. Let's catch it. And maybe one day, probably not, maybe one day I'll be able to come first place in one of those events. I mean, that was never going to happen at this event anyway, because there's a guy from my city who won the 2019 World Championship for Pokemon cards. Like World Championship in 2019. His name's Henry Brand, and he was there because he's a local where I live. And so it's never going to come first because he came first, believe it or not. The person who was the World Championship came first in the locals competition. What a surprise. But yeah. Maybe I need to figure out what event he doesn't go to, really practice for that, and then see if I can place well on that. Probably not gonna happen. Please tell me this is someone who can... Ooh, I get the feeling this will break my game. I heard that there's a fisherman who gives you a good rod. That is a crash. Are you interested in fishing? Despite it, you may find it tedious and boring. You can discover good things from that, and that's why I want you to use this. Yeah, okay, we can. That's alright. We can open it back up and we'll just not talk to the fishing man. I don't think I need a fishing rod to progress. We should be fine. Let us get cooking. There we go. Does the bed let me sleep in it? No! Ah, you evil fisherman. This is a lot of tall grass. Okay, more catching power if we want. Chargestone Cave, I do not remember this place at all. Oh wow, it's really beautiful. They did the fog really well.